Alrighty. So Ted and I just got up here. Now this is a field, if you've ever seen any of my other videos, this is a field that's well above our house. Our house is down there, down off that cliff. And just as I was walking up between these two trees, I got a call from a telemarketer, if you can believe that. Now over this way, if you've seen my video with the cliffs in it, that's the video where the rock ledges are, the cliffs over there. So we've got that way is our house, this way is the other field, and then Hunt's Pond is down there somewhere-ish. Hey Ted, how you doing? So we're just taking an offshoot walk. I figured I'd go somewhere up here. So I didn't really pay much attention to it. I just figured the easiest way, place that I could go, because I'm actually kind of beat already, because this is all uphill. It's going to be all downhill on the way out, obviously. But for right now, I'm feeling all 56 years. Ted's not, though. And see, Ted is like the dog equivalent of my age. So, yeah, he's in better shape than I am. Even way up here, Ted's got the time to dig a hole. I don't know where you get the energy from, man. You are crazy. All right, you can take a break from that because we're gonna head back up the hill. We are going that way. I'm gonna go to wide angle lens again. Hey Ted. And if I spin 180 degrees, there's our fields again. So not too bad. We're making horrible time. You can't see, let me see if I can show you. Yeah, this doesn't really show how steep it is. It's steeper than it looks here. You can obviously see the trees are straight and you got a little bit of slope. But like right over here where we came up, it's kind of like this. And yeah, okay, we're gonna keep moving. What'd you find, Ted? Okay, I have not made it that far since the last video I just shot. The last video I shot was down here, and then we climbed up to here, and then this is a little valley. It's hard to really tell, but it's a pretty good sized ditch. That's probably where a lot of the runoff from the mountain goes. I think I'm on Mount Anthony. I'm not 100% sure. And I've lost my dog again. Hope he knows how to get back. All right, just gave the wife a call because I want to make sure she didn't get nervous and send out the FBI. And yeah, it's getting tougher. We're actually, I think we're going to be in a 4-pod drive here now. Go ahead, man, you got it. Go ahead, head on up. You gonna keep going? Well, you make that look a lot easier than it is, Ted. Hope I can get up there that easy. I'm gonna guess probably not. Wow. What I would give to be a dog. And this is what this guy does the entire hike. Whenever we're going hiking somewhere, he does that all the time. Okay, let's snap to a wide angle. So, like I said, you really can't see how steep this is. I just came from a little area behind me. This plateaued, and then I had to climb. The one that I showed the video where Ted was climbing up, I had to put the phone in my pocket and climb it, because that's pretty much straight up. This dude makes that look so easy. Not gonna be that easy for me. All right, a little bit more. I just want to see if there is a peak to this up here. And if there is, I'm gonna go to it. If there isn't, I think I'm gonna stop up there because I think I've about worn out my welcome on the mountain. Meanwhile, snap to zoom. Ted's still hunting. Okay, I'm about 20 feet up from where I was, but I discovered an interesting development. This right here looks like an old logging road. And that looks like it was cut with a chainsaw. And that kind of-ish looks like a logging road. So I'm gonna follow that for a little bit, I think. Oh yeah, mental note, on the way back, take a left at the trees that are cut in half and head straight down that way, because I don't know where that goes. And yeah, Ted says enough talking, let's go. All right, so we just came up here. Looks like there's a little rock water bar here. The only thing I can think of, this must be state snowmobile trails. And boy, you would want to make sure that you didn't fall off that side. You can't see it, but it just, that drops. Legged. Okay, so this way looks like a faint trail. It also looks like something's going through here and heading up. And snap zoom to the Orky. He's having a great old time. So I've got a choice of following what looks like maybe a trail there, or what I would say is definitely a trail here, but this one kind of heads down. And at this point, I'm kind of getting a little bit tired, so I don't think I can handle too many more ups. I know I can handle down. This is a hiking technique of mine called reserve your energy for the trip going back home. And what I'll end up doing is, I know I can make it downhill. I'm not sure if I can make it uphill. So when I finally get to the point where I start running out of juice, that's when I turn around. And it's all downhill after that. So the trip home's easy. Okay, so up we go. All right. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Doing my best to stave off a heart attack. All right. So I came up this way. This is where it levels out. That last video that I showed where I was at the 3-corner, that's just down here, just a little ways. So that dog leg is right around the corner. This looked like it was a trail of some kind, but at this point, it's looking to me like this part was just a washout. It doesn't actually go to anything. I'm gonna walk up just a little bit farther, but I think that's the end of whatever this here was. Snap zoom to Ted. Hey buddy, how you doing? He's doing fine. All right, it looks like this is just disintegrated. There's pretty much nothing left. But on the bright side, let me see if I can zoom in here. Where was it? Okay, I'm gonna try and hold that steady right there. If you can see that building right there, I think that's the Williams Mansion, owned by Williams College. We're above it by quite a bit. All right, a little bit wider. You can see the mountain range here. All right, and now we're gonna head down, just keeping the camera parallel. You can see what we're looking at. That just keeps going up because this is a mountain. All right, Ted, we're gonna head back, buddy. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do at this point right here, I really wish you could see how steep that is. I mean, mountains aren't much of a mystery to people, but this just really looks cool because that's way down there. Anyways, from this point, I'm gonna set the GPS and see how far this is. I don't think it's that far. Like to our house, that it's maybe half a mile here or here. Half a mile right through there because we doubled back. We went up through that way, came around. So we'll see what this looks like. So I'll put the GPS coordinates in this video so you'll be able to see whether I'm right or not. So I should be, I think, parallel with my house right now. Although I'd have to go straight off a cliff to get there, but yeah, this is just a hair past my cutover, but I thought this was pretty cool. Big burl. That's just neat looking. Okay, anyways, Our cutover's there. Now we gotta head straight down.
Buddy, how you doing?
And this is why you don't follow Yorkies. This is also why I pack gloves with me when I'm going on one of these hikes. A lot of this stuff is really slippery and really steep. There we go. Now I can walk again. Hey, thanks, Ted. Next time, be sure to send us off a steeper cliff. I need that. All right. Good job, Ted. You got us to the valley. Yikes. And I recognize that big, gigantic tree. Snap zoom. That thing's got to be about 4 feet thick. Hey, dude. All right, back to following my laser guided dog down the hill. Okay. That's our pointy rock. So just over there is where we get out of here. Whew. Or at least it's to the beginning part of the trail where we get out of here, right, Ted? All right, we're continuing. We're on the home stretch, so Ted's slowing down. He knows this particular trail like the back of his paw.
Is 2.6 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'll bet it is. Whew. Hey, come on down here. Ted, come here. Let me get some water, buddy. Get a drink. Get a drink. Well, I didn't see you had to climb in. Just get a drink. Oh, well, he's been drinking all the way up on the mountain. All right, I'm gonna stop the GPS here because we are back home. Whew. That's it for our hike, and I'll put the GPS information in the description box on the video. And if anybody uses MotionX, I'll send you the GPS information. It's always kind of fun. So yeah, keep in mind that GPS information is 1/2 of the trip. I started it when we were at the very top, at the end of our trail. And we actually made better time on the way back, obviously, because we were headed downhill. Didn't see any creatures out in the woods. Except for maybe some of these. And now we get to Terrible Ted's least favorite part of every hike. And that's removing all the tiny burdocks. Yeah, boy. Now this is an example of ignore the hair that gets pulled out. He has loose hair anyways. I'm not actually yanking his hair out. That's just a byproduct of brushing. So a lot of these things are really sharp. Some of the other things are just little tiny spiny things. Those actually can get caught. Oops, I'm pressing the wrong button here. They can get caught in between the toes and really be irritating. But a lot of those get stuck in his back, and I got to get them all out of there because otherwise he's going to be pretty uncomfortable for a bit. So I'll keep going. All right, that's not too bad. Actually, if it wasn't this time of the year, I would have at least twice that many of these gnarly little things. And they are brutal. He's had those between his toes before, and they're hard to get out. And then these other little ones here that don't look that bad, those things there, they hurt. I got one of those stuck in my finger. They're like, he's all mad now because I was brushing him out. He's not a fan of being brushed out, but it's got to happen. Half these came out of his ears. All right, that is it for our adventure. Snap zoom. There we go. Now Ted can take a nap. Signing out.